When I reached the ripe age of 20, I made a bold decision to become a millionaire, despite being born into humble beginnings. But let me tell you, making such a decision was only the first step on a long and winding road to wealth. I knew that if I truly wanted to achieve financial success, I would have to make some serious sacrifices along the way. And let me tell you, it was no easy feat. But in the end, it was all worth it. In this story, I'm going to share with you the 10 things I had to sacrifice in order to achieve my dream of becoming a millionaire. 1. Sacrifice material possessions. For over a decade, I stuck to a strict rule. If it wasn't essential to my existence or business, I wouldn't buy it. That meant no flashy gadgets, no designer clothes, and no extravagant watches. My philosophy was simple: make money, invest most of it, and manage what's left. Sure, there were times when my wife and I were flat broke, despite earning more than most people. But that's because we invested almost everything we made. Sacrificing material possessions wasn't easy, but it was a small price to pay for our long-term financial freedom. After all, would you rather be a lion for a day and be respected for a lifetime, or a sheep with no honor for the rest of your days? As Robert Kiyosaki once said, rich people buy luxuries last while poor people buy luxuries first. If you want to build wealth, you must have the discipline to sacrifice temporary pleasures and invest a significant percentage of your income. 2. Upgrade your circle. Life is too short to waste time with people who don't inspire you to be your best self. So, I made a decision to cut ties with the truly poor people, those who lack ambition. Hanging out with folks who complain and make excuses only brings you down. If you hang out with people who are not ambitious, you won't be ambitious. If you hang out with people who expect the economy to be better before they'll be rich, you'll do the same. It's time to upgrade your circle and surround yourself with people who are driven to succeed. 3. Give up TV and social media. I never bought a TV set in my entire life, and last year, I deleted my only social media account. But why? Well, it's simple. Social media and TV are too interesting for their own good. If you want to be rich, you have to be careful about things that distract you, because if anything is too interesting and it doesn't make you money, it's taking away money from you. The reason why you can spend hours in front of the TV set or check your Instagram and Facebook profiles multiple times a day is because it's interesting. But the problem with this is that the real stuff in life is often tough and bitter. If you want to be rich, you have to be willing to do difficult things and take action. So, should you delete all your social media profiles? No. But should you reduce the time you spend on social media and TV? Absolutely, if you want to be rich. 4. Sleep less, achieve more. The simple rule for success. Let's face it, we all love sleep. The warm embrace of our blankets and the feeling of drifting off to dreamland are irresistible. But if you want to succeed in life, you have to sacrifice some of that precious shut-eye. I'm not saying you have to wake up at the crack of dawn, but you should strive to sleep less than most people or wake up earlier than them. It's a simple rule of thumb that can help you gain an edge in life. So, don't be afraid to sacrifice some sleep for your dreams. Now, I'm not suggesting you start sleeping for only 3 hours a night. That would be ridiculous. But if you're one of those people who sleep for 9 hours a day, you might want to reconsider. Sacrificing some sleep can make all the difference in achieving your goals. So, the next time you find yourself snoozing the morning away, ask yourself, is this worth sacrificing my dreams for? The answer, my friend, is up to you. 5. Ditch the blame game. Growing up, it seemed like everyone around me had a list of people and things to blame for their struggles: the government, the economy, and their parents. But when I hit 17, I decided to break free from this mindset. Sure, blaming others might make you feel better in the moment, but it won't actually solve your problems. If you truly want to be successful, you have to take full ownership of your life and stop waiting for someone else to fix things for you. The truth is, Nobody is going to hand you success on a silver platter. If you want to achieve your dreams, you need to roll up your sleeves, get to work, and be willing to make sacrifices along the way. So, forget about pointing fingers and focus on what you can control. By taking responsibility for your own lives, you can unlock a world of possibilities and achieve things you never thought possible. 6. Conquering fear. Embarking on my journey into the business world was a defining moment in my life. Although I was gripped by fear, I knew I had to take action to make something of myself. There were moments when doubt crept in and I wondered whether I could succeed. However, I made a conscious decision to sacrifice my fear of losing. I told myself that I would rather die trying than live the rest of my life in poverty. I realized that if I wanted to be wealthy, I needed to be fearless in the face of failure. Failure is an inevitable part of life, whether we choose to take risks or not. So, why not confront our fears and chase our dreams? Life is too short to be held back by fear. Instead, you should embrace your fears and take bold steps toward your goals. The business world can be a daunting place, but you can rise to the challenge by letting go of your fear of failure. You should take comfort in the fact that even if you fail, you have gained valuable experience that will serve you well in the future. So, don't be held back by your fears. Take that leap of faith and see where it takes you. The journey may be uncertain, but the rewards are well worth the risk. 7. Forget about shortcuts and get-rich-quick schemes. As Warren Buffett wisely put it, you cannot have a baby next month by impregnating 9 women today. It's a humorous analogy, but the message is clear. Good things take time. Overnight success stories are often romanticized, but the reality is that they usually come after thousands of nights of hard work and dedication. If you want to be wealthy, you need to be patient and persistent. It won't happen overnight, next month, or even next year. So stop looking for get-rich-quick schemes or shortcuts. They may seem tempting, but they often lead to a longer and more arduous journey. Instead, focus on building a solid foundation for your success, one step at a time. As the saying goes, Rome wasn't built in a day. With dedication and perseverance, you can achieve your goals and realize your dreams. 8. Overcome self-doubt. You know what's cooler than being cool? Achieving your goals. And you know what's even cooler? Knowing that others just like you have already done it. So, don't let low self-esteem hold you back from success. Don't let negative thoughts convince you you can't be rich, especially when times are tough. Instead, give up that pity party and embrace the powerful, unstoppable version of yourself that can change the world. It's time to make a sacrifice. Not of your dreams, but of your self-doubt. The new you is capable of great things. With a positive mindset, hard work, and determination, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. 9. Get rich or red trying. Your school may have taught you algebra and history, but they didn't teach you how to get rich. It's a bummer, but luckily there are plenty of financial gurus out there who have already made the big bucks and are willing to share their secrets. That's why I started reading financial books at 17, and I haven't stopped since. Now, I know books may not be the most exciting thing in the world, but trust me, these ones are worth it. If you want financial freedom, you'll need to learn from those who have already achieved it. So, don't hate on books. They just might change your life for the better. 10. No free rides to riches. The idea of an easy life is just a myth, plain and simple. Life is tough, and it's not going to get any easier. Sorry to burst your bubble. But here's the thing. Instead of hoping for a free ride to riches, you got to be willing to put in the work. Because if you're not willing to pay the price, you're not going to get rich. It's as simple as that. So, buckle up and get ready to roll up your sleeves, because the road to wealth is paved with hard work and determination. Don't expect success to just fall into your lap. Be willing to work for it. With the right mindset and a willingness to pay the price, you can achieve any